So in this video, we're going to be talking about triads. So basically with triads, what you need to know is that there's going to be 3 notes. That's why they call it a triad, because there's 3 notes. And basically what you're going to do is just build them on top of each other. And so, for example, if you have one note on a space and you want to build a chord, then all the other notes should be on a space as well. Same with if the note is on a line, all of the notes should be on a line. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You're going to build a little snowman. So let's say that I wanted a C chord. What you would do is start on the name of whatever the chord is, so C, and then you would build your snowman. So remember, if it's on a line, then that means that all of these should be on a line as well. So you just put one on the line, skip, one on the line, skip, one on the line. And that's a triad, and that's what chords are. And chords are used very often in music, especially in pop music. So there's a difference between major and minor chords. So what you need to know is how to build that difference. So one way that you can think about it is through half steps. Between here and here should be 4 half steps if it's major, and it should be 3 half steps if it's minor. Another way to think about it is in the key, which I think is easier. So let's think about this. Let's say that we want a D major chord. So what we would do is start on D and then stack up from there. And then we need to see what accidentals we need. So in D major, there's 2 sharps, F and C. So if we want this to be major, it has to fit within the major key, which means that this F needs to be sharped. And we don't have a C, so we don't have to worry about the C. Likewise, if we wanted D minor, that just means that this middle note is going to be lowered. So you start on D again, and then you skip every other so that they're all on a space. And then we check our accidentals. So let's think about what the key signature for D minor might be. So I'm going to make our little piano. And we're going to count 3 half steps up, remember, because we're going from minor to major. So 1, 2, 3. And you get, it should be 1, 2, 3. You get F. So we know that in F we need 1 flat, which would be B flat. And that doesn't apply here. So now this fits within the minor key. Again, this is now 3 half steps. And over here we have 4 half steps between this first and second note. So you also need to know the names of what these notes are. So the bottom note is always going to be the root. This middle note is going to be the 3rd. And then this top note is going to be the 5th of the chord. So let's say that we need an A minor chord. Our notes would be A, C, and E. Since A is the name of the chord, A is the root. The next note is the 3rd, so C is the 3rd. And the last note, the top note, is the 5th, so E is the 5th. And so far, that's what you need to know about triads.